Hey guys, it is the end of day number 21, 3 weeks knocked out of the park. It's fairly early, it's 9:38. I looked at the time before I started recording. I still have a few things that I need to do before I end my night, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get my video knocked out now. Because I want to try to get to bed. I want to try to get some sleep. I don't know. Ever since I took the ginger tea with the melatonin, first night knocked me out like a baby. Ever since then, I took it a couple more nights and I just wasn't sleeping well. I stopped taking it and I'm still and when I say not sleeping well, I'm just not tired. Maybe I'm not doing a good job of burning off the energy that my body has produced. So like I said in a video, either last week or a few days ago, I said, as I enter, I'm probably this first month going to just really focus on the eating and drinking water and my supplements. And then when I enter into month 2, which would be at the end of this week, I will focus more on fitness goals. I do work, go to the gym sometimes at random. I walk for the most part, and I haven't done the treadmill in a couple of weeks, but nonetheless, I have movement daily, but I am going to, I believe in month 2, really begin to focus more on the fitness. And maybe that's what's going on, is just I'm putting so much good stuff in the right things, my metabolism, and I just have so much energy that even when I lay down to go to bed at night, I am just not sleepy. And that's just throwing me off, because then I fall asleep late and I sleep in late, and then my day is all thrown off because I didn't get my supplements on time. I'm getting them done, I'm getting them down, but just not on a routine or schedule. So I'm gonna try to reset that tonight. Tonight is Sunday. It's the end of week 3, day 21, and I'm gonna try to get a fresh start tomorrow morning with a good night's sleep tonight. What did I want to say about today? So I said I still have a few things that I need to do. Usually this is the last thing I do at the end of my day. But once I finish this, I haven't even ate dinner. That's the thing I gotta get. Again, it's throwing me off totally. So I think I'm gonna do salmon for dinner tonight. I haven't had any fish or seafood all week. I think I had a shrimp salad earlier this week, but I haven't had any, so I need to do that to get some of those nutrients or whatever that stuff gives me. So I might do salmon because that's really quick, and maybe a salad or some broccoli or something. The other thing is my eating. I'm sort of slipping back into my not hitting breakfast, not hitting lunch. I don't really have an appetite. Let's think about this. I did eat. What did I have for breakfast? I did not have my ginger tea this morning. Oh, I know what I had for breakfast. Okay, here's what I want to talk about. So one of my biggest concerns from day 1 of doing this is my busy lifestyle. I am in a space right now where I have 3 months to totally commit to this. But I did this past week, as you saw in my prior videos. Even today, I put some makeup on. I went out. I had some events to attend to the last 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 4 days in a row. And that was just leisure. That was just pleasure stuff. It wasn't even business, with the exception of like the networking event last night. When I get things like that on my schedule, then unless I am not in a routine and all packed, prepared, and ready for it, then I tend to kind of fall off. And these last 4 days, it was a juggling act, and I did pretty well, all things considered, but I did have some moments of slipping up. I talked about that last night, but I said I'm giving myself grace on that. But then today, I didn't have an appetite. But here's what I wanted to say. A really, really good friend of mine, I haven't seen her in, probably 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe, I don't know, years. But she was in town. She said, hey, I'm in town. Do you want to grab breakfast? We did, and we sat down, and see, a huge part of my indulging and rewarding myself is going out and socializing with friends, is eating and having a glass of wine or a cocktail. It's just, I don't do a whole lot in the way of partying or big things like that, but socializing when I have and make the time for it is huge. So that's going to be a huge adjustment for me. So I said all that to say that we went to this amazing restaurant that every time I've gone in the past, they have these, spicy sriracha chicken and waffles. And again, the chicken, fine, I can have chicken, but is it, oh wait, no, the thing about this restaurant is their chicken is like organic, pasture raised, the chicken. But I had it over a waffle. I mean, you can't have chicken without waffles. So anyway, I did. I had that, and then I did have a juice, but I was concerned about the amount. It was all natural, the juice. It was like lavender and honey, or not honey, lavender, something else, but it had maple syrup. So I know I'm trying to watch the sugars, even though they're natural sugars, honey and maple, I still try to watch that. So really it was just the waffle. Then last night it was the glass, the wine. And then I didn't have lunch, and then I did manage to grab an apple and some almond butter. And then I snacked on they're called paleo puffs. So they're all natural and have veggies and made in coconut oil. They're kind of like the Cheetos cheese puffs, but way healthier. I had a few of those, and then now it's dinner time. So it really, actually, it's not, when I talk my way through it, it's not as bad as I think my brain tries to tell me, and I'm trying to make sure I continue to give myself grace and go, but I don't want to fall into that. So because I did so well week 1, week 2, beginning of week 3, and then just tapering off. So I'm gonna hop back on the horse. I didn't even fall off the horse. It was like, if you've ever ridden horses, you know, if you don't get in that stirrup right and you have the right posture, and that horse gets to galloping and you start bouncing over to the side. So I didn't fall off. I just bounced over to the side, and I gotta tighten up my thighs and get back on there. I miss riding horses. So what else did I want to say? That was the biggest thing. The biggest highlight is just, I know that and this is me having 3 months of doing nothing. And so my biggest concern is, you know, and just again, just seeking God and just saying, Lord, really help me to commit to this, because when I do come out of this 3 months time that I'm being allowed and blessed and honored with to have to commit to this, my life is going to be different than what it was, but I am still going to be, I'm going to be active. And so that's where, so again, for me, I really think that it's going to be key that I continue. I said I was going to do it in the beginning. I just hadn't, because I really have been enjoying making the meal prep videos and, you know, finding my way, feeling my way through the kitchen to learn paleo. But as I get active again, I really feel it's going to be most beneficial for me that I get a private or a personal chef or some sort of system in place where my thing. Now, I did say this, probably this is what I'll do in my video either tomorrow, probably tomorrow, is I have yet to meal prep for the whole week. I intentionally, in the beginning, my intentions were to meal prep every week on a Sunday. Do your groceries, go to church, after church, go to Whole Foods, do all your grocery shopping, come back home and spend all day Sunday prepping, packing, all of that. I never got to that because it was just overwhelming with the amount of stuff that it was. And then a lot of it is, it's just better fresh. There's a lot of fresh food. Not that I can't meal prep with that. The other thing is, like I said, I just really started to enjoy making the meal prep videos and feeling my way through it. So now I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is I am going to go ahead and meal prep, because that's going to be key for the whole week. That's going to be key for me getting used to a lifestyle of, if you're going to be busy, if you're going to be traveling, if you're going to be out, if you're going to be socializing, then have your pack and carry with you. Something else I thought of, I was like, you know, for people that are on the go, and I'm pretty sure it's out there, someone's probably thought about this. If they don't, then I will look into it. But I'm like, there has got to be an app of some sort. And I know there's apps out there, but there's got to be an app of some sort that if you are paleo or you only want all organic, or, you know, just things that you tend to have a hard time finding in restaurants, kind of here, there, and not everywhere, that there's got to be an app that nationwide, that if you're in a city or area, it can give you true, real, because I Googled stuff and it says, oh, we have organic or we have grass fed, or then you get to the restaurant and they're like, well, yeah, no, that's not organic, or, well, it's not grass fed, or it's not that, you know, no, something that's truly legitimately real time. And I'm going to research that. And if it is not, then I'm going to research an app developer and get it. So, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm an entrepreneur. That's what we do. We see a problem and we find a solution. That's why I'm here now, because I don't know how to sit my butt still. So my dog looked at me like, I need you to sit still. So anyway, oh, okay, here's the other win. This is the other thing I need to do. It's Sunday. It's day 7 at the end of my week, which means not day 7, but, you know, 7 days in the week. Today is day 21. But here's my win. I'll count it as a win. Last night I said, because of the eating, I've had a few sweets. I had a glass of wine, or, you know, I keep saying a glass, but just go back and watch last night's video, testimonial. I went ahead and snuck on the scale before the video. I usually do it all at the end of the night, my 360, all of that. I was like, I want to go get on the scale. I don't want to wait another minute. I got on the scale and I said, please God, before I stepped on it. And I am actually down. I'm still at 191, which is what I was last week. But the other day I snuck on it because I just did. And I was at 191.8, 191 and 8 ounces. Tonight it was a flat 191. So even with everything that went on, I did come down. I think had I had a little more movement this week and I stuck to my breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner to keep that metabolism going, I probably would have been down another 2 or 3 pounds, maybe. I don't know. I know slow and steady wins the race. This is not about rushing to lose weight, but I just, that 3 pounds in 1 week was like, whoop, whoop. So I wanted to see that again. But I'm so thrilled that I did not go up. I didn't even stay the same because I actually came down in ounces. So I'm thrilled about that. And it could even possibly be less because, you know, I did have these earrings on, and, you know, this and my socks are made of cotton. So, you know, those are heavy. So I could be less than 191. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and go walk my dog and get some movement, and then maybe get something. I'm gonna get something to eat. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow in day 22, week number 4. Night.